Hello, my name is Peter Withe, and I am very pleased to have been asked by the Solihull Safeguarding Adults Board to introduce this short video to raise awareness of safeguarding adults and spread the word that the abuse of adults in Solihull will not be tolerated. It is fundamental in any civilised society that the most vulnerable people are protected from abuse and neglect when they cannot safeguard themselves. Adults can be harmed physically, emotionally, financially and sexually. They can be neglected or be subject to discrimination, institutional abuse, domestic abuse or hate crime. Safeguarding is much wider than just protecting adults at risk. It is about allowing, enabling and empowering adults to live their lives as they wish, to make decisions and to make choices, to take risks and be in control. It is also about promoting independence and maintaining well-being. The safeguarding of adults is an individual, multi-agency and society responsibility.
Hello, I'm Mark Rogers and I'm the Chief Executive of Solihull Council. I want to talk to you about World Elder Abuse Day. It provides a really important opportunity to get the message out into our communities and amongst our staff about how safeguarding is everybody's business. Whether it's about children or adults, there's something for everybody to pay attention to here. And the Council has a very important role to play. We have a whole range of services where, for example, through housing, we can go into people's homes, and if we've got eyes and ears open, we might be able to see signs that would concern us, and we'll be able to do something about that and report it. We have public protection people who are interested in tackling rogue traders, for example, who often prey on the elderly and vulnerable. And we have other ways of being more positive as well, so we're responsible for making sure that people can purchase care, and through our commissioning teams we make sure that we only ever give business to those organisations that have really high standards and we know are committed to protecting older people. So I want to just be really clear that this is an organisation here in this council where we take safeguarding really seriously. We want to make sure that everybody understands that actually older people can be vulnerable anywhere and everywhere. It's not just if you're isolated, for example, with very few social networks. Actually, abuse can take place with family and in friends and in everyday situations. So it's a really good opportunity through World Elder Abuse Day for people to think, do they know enough? Do they know how to report abuse? And if you see something that concerns you, then do something about it.
Hello, my name's Sally. I'm the local policing unit commander for the borough of Solihull. Solihull as a borough in the wider West Midlands is the safest that it has ever been. Crime has fallen dramatically and has fallen to levels that we haven't seen for many, many decades. However, we absolutely recognise that the fear of crime has a massive impact on people's lives and has a particular impact on older people. Older people are far less likely to be victims, but we recognise that older people are often fearful of crime. A key role of all of us here in policing is protecting people from harm. Today's video is about elder abuse. Elder abuse can take a number of different forms. In fact, only very, very recently, we helped an 82-year-old lady who on her birthday received a phone call from a man she'd never ever heard from before. That man told her that she needed to go to the bank and needed to draw out money. She became suspicious. She called us, officers attended, and based on the old lady's courage and bravery, a short while afterwards, the men turned up at the address, they were arrested, and now in custody, and are awaiting trial at court. Incidents like that often make the headlines. Incidents like that, thankfully, happen very, very rarely, but when they do, we're absolutely there to support and protect older people. But abuse doesn't just happen by strangers. Abuse and criminal activity can be committed by people known to older people. It can be committed by family members, by friends, by carers. What we want you to think about today is if you are worried about somebody that you care about, but somebody you know, a neighbour, a friend, let us know. You can contact us on the non-emergency number, the non-emergency police number, it's easy to remember, 101. In a really dire emergency where you're worried that somebody's life is immediately at risk, you can call us on 999. We're here to help. We work really closely with our partners in other organisations, in Solihull Council particularly, and also with colleagues working in the third sector, for example with WEAAD UK. Together, we can keep vulnerable people safe. We can protect people. And as you can see, there are very few cars here in our backyard at the police station. That's because my colleagues are out and about 24/7, 365 days of the year, protecting people. If you're worried about somebody, call us. You can help us help you. Thanks for watching.
My name's Ian James and I'm the Director for Adult Social Care. Our responsibility is to investigate where there has been abuse, and it's really important that people do report abuse. You don't need to report it to social services, you can report it to anyone who you trust, and they can get in touch with either the police or someone from the NHS, or you can report it direct to the council using the telephone number or using our email. We take all allegations of abuse very seriously, and what we will do, we'll want to talk to you, we want to listen to what you say, we want to talk to your representative, or we can provide you with an advocate if you want one. And what's really important to us is actually that we support you in whatever way you want. If it's very serious, then actually we will take immediate action to make you safe. After that, we'll decide whether or not we need to do an investigation, and someone would then look into all the circumstances surrounding the abuse. And at all time we keep in close contact with you so that you will be fully involved in everything that was going on. At the end of that process, we then have a meeting with you and we would decide what was the appropriate way to try and keep you safe in future. It's what we call a case conference. And after that, we would then agree with you a protection plan. The various things that we were going to do and that you could do, and the things that we could support you with to make sure that you weren't going to be at risk of abuse in future.
Every adult has the right to a life without fear, be treated with dignity, have their choices respected and not be forced to do anything against their will. Solihull's Safeguarding Adults Board would like to challenge everyone to say no to abuse. So in your day-to-day work, challenge poor practice. In your personal and private life, look out for neighbours and adults who are isolated. In Solihull, we aim to protect the residents most at risk of harm. One call is all it takes. To report abuse during working hours, telephone 0121 704 8007. That's 0121 704 8007. In the evenings, weekends and bank holidays, call 0121 605 6060. That's 0121 605 6060. If you need assistance from the police, call 999 for emergencies, and for non-emergencies, call 101. For more information, leaflets and procedures, log on to www.solihull.gov.uk/adult abuse. I'd just like to thank everyone for listening to this and for raising awareness that needs to be brought to the forefront. It was wonderful for Solihull to ask me to participate in this, and as Aston Villa and England centre forward, it gave me great pleasure to do this video. If you do need any more information, just follow the website that I gave you before. Thanks once again.